Why is China strengthening its friendship with Russia at a time of growing global tensions? Is this alliance driven by strategy, economics, or a shared geopolitical vision? And what does it mean for the future of the world order? Today, we break down why Chinese President Xi Jinping has reaffirmed Beijing's partnership with Russia and what it signals for global power dynamics. Welcome to Rapid Report. I'm Henderson. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay informed. The relationship between China and Russia is one of the most significant partnerships in modern geopolitics. Although the two nations experienced tensions during the Cold War, their ties have strengthened considerably since the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991. In recent years, this cooperation has evolved into what leaders describe as a comprehensive strategic partnership. Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin have met numerous times, reinforcing diplomatic, economic, and security collaboration. This growing alignment is reshaping the global balance of power. One of the key drivers behind China's reaffirmed friendship with Russia is their shared opposition to Western dominance, particularly that of the United States. Both nations advocate for a multipolar world, where power is distributed among several global players rather than concentrated in one region. They frequently criticize NATO expansion, economic sanctions, and what they perceive as interference in sovereign affairs. By strengthening ties, Beijing and Moscow aim to challenge the Western-led international order and promote alternative systems of global governance. Economic cooperation is a cornerstone of the China-Russia partnership. Russia's vast natural resources complement China's massive industrial and energy demands. As Western sanctions limit Moscow's access to European markets, Beijing has emerged as a vital economic partner. Key areas of collaboration include oil and natural gas exports to China, bilateral trade using national currencies instead of the US dollar, infrastructure development across Eurasia, integration between the Belt and Road Initiative and regional Eurasian projects. These economic ties strengthen both nations while reducing dependence on Western financial systems. Beyond economics, China and Russia maintain close strategic and military coordination. The two countries conduct joint military exercises, share technological expertise, and collaborate on regional security issues. While not a formal military alliance, their cooperation sends a powerful message to the international community, particularly to NATO and the United States. This alignment enhances their global influence and reinforces their geopolitical standing. On the diplomatic front, China and Russia frequently support each other within international institutions such as the United Nations. Their cooperation includes coordinated voting on key resolutions, advocacy for sovereignty and non-interference, opposition to sanctions they consider politically motivated. By standing together, Beijing and Moscow amplify their voices on the global stage. For China, maintaining strong ties with Russia offers several strategic advantages: energy security, ensuring stable access to critical resources, geopolitical leverage, counterbalancing pressure from Western powers, regional influence, expanding China's presence across Eurasia, economic diversification, reducing dependence on Western markets, global leadership, supporting Beijing's vision of a multipolar world order. However, China must carefully balance its partnership with Russia to avoid economic repercussions from Western nations. Xi's reaffirmation of friendship with Russia carries profound global implications for the United States. It signals intensified strategic competition. For Europe, it complicates efforts to isolate Moscow. For developing nations, it offers an alternative to Western alliances. For the global economy, it accelerates shifts toward multipolar financial systems. For international stability, it reshapes alliances and geopolitical dynamics. The deepening China-Russia partnership could redefine global politics for decades. In summary, Xi Jinping's reaffirmation of China's friendship with Russia is driven by geopolitical strategy, economic necessity, and diplomatic alignment. It reflects a shared desire to counterbalance Western influence, a deepening economic and energy partnership, and a long-term vision for a multipolar world. As global power dynamics continue to evolve, this alliance will remain one of the most consequential relationships of the 21st century. What do you think about China's growing friendship with Russia? Is it a strategic necessity or a challenge to global stability? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth geopolitical analysis. I'm Henderson, and this is Rapid Report, bringing you news at the speed of truth.